Hi. Okay, if you're thinking of selling your house, this video is for you. I'm going to share with you three things that you need to do to your house in order to get it ready to sell. And also see my other video that I mentioned, short little video about depersonalizing, whether I think you need to get rid of all of like your pictures and photo frames and all that stuff. That's a separate video. Okay, three things. The number one most important thing that you need to make sure that your house is when you are getting ready to list it: neat and tidy. That's the number one thing. And this also applies to outside. So rake up all the leaves, make sure that your flower beds are cleaned out. Inside your house, get rid of clutter. You really want people to be able to see themselves living there. And if they are someone who is neat, that clutter is really going, hi Avery, that clutter is really going to bother them. So neat and tidy is the number one thing. Okay, number two is odors. So this one is going to be a hard one because if you've lived in your house for a while and you have a certain odor, you probably don't even know it's there. So things like cigarette smoke, animals, especially cats, and then also food. So there are so many times where I go in people's houses and there is a distinct odor. So you need to ask someone else this to come over to your house that doesn't come over very often, and ask them if there are any odors that they smell. And then the third one is make sure each space in your house is defined. So if you're using a room, just for some extra storage space, but it is a library, turn it back into the library. If you're using a formal dining room if you're using a formal dining room as a reading room, turn it back to a formal dining room. If buyers can't see a space, like it's originally supposed to be used for, sometimes they will be confused and they will kind of dismiss it as unusable space. So turn those rooms back into what their original use is if you can. So that's it. Those are the top three things: neat and tidy, neat and tidy, neat and tidy. The second one is get rid of any lingering odors, and you'll probably have to ask someone because you don't know that they're there. And then the third one is just make sure each space in your house has a defined space. If something's weird, make it unweird and define it. So hope that's helpful.